The DFW burbs can feel endless, faceless, and a bit plain. We're headed to a town that's anything but. We'll chow on a ribeye sandwich from an Ole Butcher Shop and visit the food court to end all food courts. We'll swing through the trees like a bunch of apes and find time to visit the most famous TV ranch in Texas as we swim across our state, all before getting mixed up bowling with a football. 'Cause ain't nothing plain about Plano! With a very unplain sign. Can someone help me down? This episode was made for y'all with the help of our awesome partners. Check the caption for more info. If you map the DFW Metroplex about 20 miles due north of Big D, you'll find the smaller P. But not that small. In fact, Plano is one of the top 10 biggest cities in Texas and growing. However, despite its urban airs, it's still got the heart of a small town. So here we are in historic downtown Plano. Did you know there was a historic downtown Plano? Because most people don't. They simply lump this town in as another sort of faceless DFW suburb, which is a total shame, because this town is anything but plain. Oh, you know how to do it. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna use that joke as often as possible. Trivia. How many cities make up the DFW Metroplex? Dallas, Fort Worth, everything in the middle, everything on the fringes.
Oh.
50 or 60?
Anyone
I was
else?
gonna say like 15, 20.
18. I'm gonna say like 18.
Way higher. Higher than any of y'all have guessed.
200. Over
200.
No way!
200 incorporated cities. It's huge.
DFW is Dallas Fort Worth.
Plus a whole lot of others.
Lubbock, Amarillo.
Not that far, but big. DFW can be so much to chew that towns like Plano get lost in the mix, and we're here to rectify that. And speaking of chewing, well, it's time for us to chew on a timeless piece of Plano's history. Hear ye, all men that desireth beef, buttered, bond, and bountiful, proceedeth thou to ye Old Butcher Shop. This old school establishment has been a family affair for 50 years. Locals pack in for their massive burgers and exotic meat specials like Buck Burger Tuesdays and Wild Hog Thursdays. This is owner Jeff Sparks, who's been running the shop with his family since 1986 and who set us up with a meaty appetizer. Country charcuterie right there.
There we go.
Oh.
We make a smoked sausage, mild. We make a hot link, jalapeno cheese sausage.
Oh, that's great. The deer on the wall, you got the meat hanging hooks over here. Y'all are a real deal butcher shop, huh?
We've been here a long time, yeah.
Yeah. So when did your son and daughter get involved with the business?
Somebody wrote me a letter, says, isn't your son awful young to be working here? He was like 8 years old, and I had him back there pattying out some patties. But
No
Galen,
kidding.
whenever COVID hit, I said, well, come on over here and start helping us. Now she makes her pies and cakes.
We're definitely saving room for that. But at its core, this place is all about meat. Steak, sausage, pig, elk, turkey. But it all started with the buffalo.
Started doing the Bison burgers whenever Dallas Cowboys started playing Buffalo Bills.
Back in the 90s?
Yes.
Those were good years for Cowboys fans.
They were good news for
Yeah.
Cowboys fans.
Some of the meats are so exotic, I've never seen them. There's this guy back over here, the vegan.
He was a big one, I tell you. He was about 250 pounds. He was huge.
Wow. Veggie burgers, sold out.
Right.
Oh, that's a bummer. You getting a new shipment in, maybe?
No, probably not.
Probably not. Oh, that's awesome, Jeff. What should I get today?
Ribeye.
Ribeye sandwich?
Yeah.
One of their daily specials, and it's time to visit Josh at the grill. So there's a full ribeye on a sandwich.
Yes, sir.
That's a ridiculous idea.
It is. Got here this morning, cut them to 12 ounces, and put them on the smoker for about an hour. Then we bring them in here and sear them on each side, put them on a bun.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Never in my life have I seen a ribeye on a griddle with pickles tomatoes on it.
Hey, we're in Plano. We got to be different. Set it on the plate, That's the dream.
This is the world's most ridiculous ribeye.
That's good prime Angus beef right there.
Oh, it's so juicy, man. And you've smoked it, so it's got the flavor of the sear and the smoke. I mean, I'm so confused because I've always been a steak purist. This one's got mustard, lettuce, pickles, tomatoes on it. It's delicious.
I know it.
I came in here wanting one of your signature Bison burgers.
Let's get one. Let's do it.
Yeah.
This is kind of what we're known for. It's leaner, juicier, healthier for you, higher in iron, and
So this is health food?
well, I mean, you know, it's on the border.
Hey, I'll believe it because I want to. He put a special sticker on here just for me. I am buff. Hey, it's buffalo. I mean, it's as good as a salad. Everything's working. The cheddar cheese, the fresh veggies, the buttery deliciousness of the brioche bun. This thing is amazing. I love the fact that you can be in a busy city and still find this sort of small town charm tucked away in downtown Plano. And no better way to polish off some bison than with a little something sweet. Deep fried banana pudding pie, one of their signature flavors. Oh my gosh, holy moly. Hear ye, hear ye, I'm stuffed. Now just to be clear, Plano isn't Dallas. Well, that is unless you're talking about the TV show that changed history. Okay, we are not in the TV show that changed history. This is the Southfork Ranch, the iconic home of TV's Ewing family that everybody thought was in Dallas. For the uninformed, Dallas was a prime-time TV drama that set the world on fire. It followed the chaos of the Ewing family, bonded by blood, but torn by money and greed. It debuted in 1978 and ran for 14 seasons, airing in over 90 countries. Folks went crazy for Dallas. Little did they know, they were actually fanning over Plano. This is tour guide Creisha Bucket. This is incredible. It's like we're on a movie set.
Yes, absolutely. People that come here and they just walk in and they start crying because it's something that they have wanted to see their entire lives. That's just a really cool thing to see their dream come true walking in here.
Yeah, I was young, but I remember like Dallas dominating pop culture. I didn't know who JR was as a little kid, but I remember being worried about who shot him.
There's a Bobby's room, there's a Sue Ellen and JR's bedroom upstairs.
Can we go see JR's bedroom?
Absolutely, let's go upstairs.
Oh, J.R. Ewing, the show's main character, a scheming, power-hungry man that folks loved to hate. Oh gosh, big king-size bed right in the middle of it, and the champagne at the bedside.
And you actually can spend the night here at the mansion.
No
Sleep
kidding?
right here in this big bed.
It's just so opulent. It feels like
You're stepping back in time.
exactly. Check out this bathroom with carpet. I hate to admit it, but JR had taste. To you, JR. All right, you're not drinking. Do I look rich? I'm hoping I look rich.
Oh, you look rich.
You know, it's hard to believe based on the classy decor, but the interior of this house was only used a few times for TV. It was that unmistakable white exterior that made this place famous, and the fact that it felt so far out in the Texas country. Plano is like all around us, but when the TV show was here, this was out in the country?
Right, we were really
Okay.
far out. There was a 2-lane little road out here in the front. They filmed all of the exterior shots on the ranch, so the driveway, the pool. It was kind of TV magic whenever they did this. It was Olympic size on the show, remember?
So wait, how did they do that?
So what they would do is they would put the harnesses on the actors as they would swim.
Okay.
They would pull them back and swim and pull them back, so it looked like a
They were
really
swimming
long...
endlessly. TV, we have our tricks. Now hundreds still visit every day to see when and how that movie magic happened. So this is not something necessarily that's just sort of fading into obscurity.
No, not
Okay.
really. I think
Yeah.
we're still here to stay for a while.
Yeah. I mean, as long as Dallas is there, the Dallas TV show is going to be here too.
Exactly.
And those that want to feel like a real member of the family, well, they offer trail rides.
So you can come to Southfork and be a cowboy for a day.
That's pretty amazing.
It is.
Especially for people who aren't from Texas, coming from all over the world. Are you gonna ride with me?
Absolutely, I'd love
All right,
to.
let's go. This is awesome. We got this, okay, buddy? All right, so my horse is Bert. Me and Bert riding the open range, sort of, in the middle of Plano. Whoa, hey, what are y'all doing on my ranch? Y'all know you can't walk around here running with cameras without asking permission from the head honcho cowboy. I'm the guy on the horse.
You told me to be here.
You watch yourself, son. You grew up seeing that house thinking it was the biggest mansion on the planet. By today's standards, it's just kind of a country home, but like still iconic. Bert, we still got a little bit of trail riding left to do. Let's go, boy. What's most incredible to me out of all of it is the fact that a single TV show could unite the world into one shared experience. And maybe if the Ewings had understood unity, they would have stopped trying to kill each other. I was proud to be your Ernie today. You know, I thought we had something special. I'm just another tourist, aren't I? Good horse. Thanks for the ride.
We now interrupt this programming to remind you to like and subscribe. Now back to the road.
It's hard to be more Texan than the Southfork, but our next stop is up for the challenge. This is the Texas Pool, envisioned by Dallas oil man Herbert Hunt and opened in 1961 as the centerpiece to a new development that at the time was in the middle of nowhere. It's now a designated historic landmark that has helped countless Texans fend off the mean summer heat. And today it's empty because, well, it's winter. However, it's the perfect chance for me to accomplish a dream of mine since youth. I'm gonna swim across Texas on a single breath.
Chet looks like he's in top form, Bill.
Yeah, we'll see if the burger was a good choice, though, Susan.
God bless Texas.
And he's under, starting in Beaumont, but El Paso bound, seems to be swimming at a good pace.
Yeah, but he's way off course. Looks like he's stuck in DFW traffic.
He's gonna have to take a breath.
So am I, Susan. Oh, 'cause he's going for it. Although he's headed to the Panhandle?
Yeah, if anyone tells you Lubbock's on the way to El Paso, they aren't from Texas.
So true, Susan.
He's still on his first breath, rounding his way through Midland.
But seems confused. El Paso never seemed so far away.
He might make it, Bill.
Oh, wow! A Texas-sized feat for the Daytripper.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna need a lifeguard, Bill.
So, Chet, you've been to pretty much every county in Texas at this point, right?
Close.
You feel like you kind of know
Close.
your way around?
I mean, a bit.
How did you get stuck in Dallas-Fort Worth when you were swimming across Texas?
Okay.
You weren't taking the straight route?
There weren't as many street signs there.
It was a straight shot.
Yeah, but there was a lot going on in that pool.
You
Okay?
had goggles.
It was a long trip, guys, in very frigid water, okay? Okay, they can have their laughs. But at our next stop, we're really gonna get into some monkey business. In the jungles of Plano, high in the branches of Oak Point Preserve, you'll find the wild Daytripper monkeys getting ready to go ape. Observe them observing safety precautions. Brilliant creatures. Sort of. Their alpha leader Hartley is teaching the newer monkeys her ways and how to earn their silverbacks. Now, observe the Daytripper monkey as he takes his first steps. You know, I'm not scared of heights. But every now and then you get in these places and you're like, I think I'm good just keeping my eyes straight ahead. Little do they know the challenges that lay ahead. I've done a lot of zipline courses. This is something totally different.
Absolutely. We're also a ropes course. It's a jungle gym 50 feet up in the air, right? Adult jungle gym. You go through the course in the ropes, and there's different obstacles, whether that's a shaky bridge or ropes that you hang on to. And then at the end of every single one, you get rewarded with a zip line at the end.
Okay, it's blowing my mind that we're still in Plano. We're in the middle of one of the biggest metropolitan areas in the world, and you feel like you're, just off the grid.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I love so much about it. Just a couple of trees over from us is a family of hawks. Every tree that we have, we take utmost care of it, make sure it's super healthy, and we just want to be able to preserve nature as best we can so that our people can come to our courses and enjoy our courses.
I've got a pretty deep comfort zone, but I got a feeling I'm gonna be well outside of it today.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Don't look down, Chet, don't look down. No hands? All right. Ah! This is awesome. Oh, I touched the hands, I did. DQ'd. I thought we were coming to something sort of in the midst of a municipal park, you know, kind of like a elevated playscape, but this is a real deal up here. Oh! Stuck it. I'm playing the Indiana Jones theme song in my head right now. I'm imagining there's a whole river of crocodiles below me.
The Daytripper monkey's habitat contains over 40 obstacles, a miracle of conservation in the city.
All right, guys, decision time. We go left to the difficult route, right? Extreme route. There are no layups on the Daytripper. Extreme! Have you ever felt that life was a little unstable? Like the ground that you were standing on wasn't solid, and at any moment, you could fall through it. I've been told that if you pay an upgrade fee, they release a group of rabies monkeys into the trees just to sort of pursue you the whole time. A little extra element of fun, you know? Go Ape. Ha. Woo, that's it. Glad I did my stretches this morning.
It appears our monkeys will not just survive, but thrive here in the wilds of Plano.
I think we have officially earned our silverback. You know, I think life is better in fingerless gloves. You just, you know, like you can do more things. At any moment, you're ready for a street fight.
Okay.
Or to turn up a boombox.
Or to look like a fool.
What?
Does that say Fisher Price?
It says Go Ape. We were just there.
Okay.
Where's your gloves? I'm surprised you're not wearing them.
Real men wear no gloves.
I left mine behind.
Either way, the gloves are about to come off as we head to dinner at the mother of all food courts, Legacy Hall. Now, it may be in the middle of one of the bougiest shopping districts in all of DFW, but inside you'll find multiple floors of authentic cuisine that's anything but pretentious.
Oh, yes. I love this place because it is like an indoor food truck park, and I am hungry.
There are over 20 different restaurants and bars, plus a live music venue. But I'm gonna need some help deciding what to have for dinner from owner Randy DeWitt.
Thank you. We're not just a food hall here. We brew our own beer.
Cheers to that. Thank you. Hey, will you show me around?
I can't wait. Let's do it. So what are you hungry for? Anything you could want, we probably have it.
Well, let's grab an appetizer. What do you recommend?
Well, I love barbecue.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna complain about that.
I'm a sucker for smoke. This is Dry Rub, craft barbecue that ain't afraid of a little queso.
This is awesome. I mean, I remember the shopping mall food courts of my youth. This is a totally different thing.
That's why we call it a food hall. Our big idea is to give, you know, the little guy, the startups, the chef with a new idea, a playground where they can come in and do something different and unique. You know, all of our operators that have food stalls here are local independent operators. There's no chains here.
Randy is a serial restaurateur who understands well the struggle of the little guy.
If it catches on and it wants to grow and leave this food hall, that's awesome. You know, it's almost like we're an incubator for new restaurant concepts.
You got to get really good at like sort of watching birds fly out of the nest and go and do their thing.
But it's fun. It's like a little bit like being a parent and watching your children grow up.
And some of these have, while others are just beginning to hatch. Now, we started this meal right, but it's time for the main course.
Oh my gosh, this is harder than I thought. We have Asian food like ramen. We got pizza and Italian right here. Look at those pies. Oh, but that right there, duck fat fried chicken. That's where I'm starting.
This is Roots Chicken Shack, started by Top Chef alum Tiffany Derry.
I like this. We're fixing to cook and you're fixing to chow.
That's a Texas word right there, fixin' to. Oh my gosh. One is like the crispiest fried chicken ever, but the batter itself is straight magic. Woo! So good. I think they call that Southern love. We got a lot of ground to cover. Moving on. And what goes well with fried chicken? Lobster, obviously. Time to dock local. All right, we don't see this in Texas very often. Connecticut lobster roll, lobster bisque. That is like so decadent. I think the first time on Daytripper, I can't talk because I got a mouthful of lobster. Ooh, dessert. We gone southern, New England, now on to Belgium, a la Press Waffle Co. Until you've had one of these, you have not had an actual Belgian waffle. This is on another level. Doughy with these big chunks of sugar. I don't care how much you've eaten, there's always room for one of these at the end of a meal. Daniel, what'd you get? Waffle, what'd you have?
Bourbon vanilla ice cream.
Oh, hey, man, thank you.
Chet, you have a problem.
Huh?
Nothing. Nothing.
I love having friends who share. And what better way to share in the end of an awesome day than by sharing a game of bowling? Yeah, football plus bowling. And Fowling Warehouse has 70,000 square feet of it. This is local owner Sam Hubbard to explain what, when, why, and how this sport came to be.
All right, dude, so who came up with this?
There was a guy in Michigan. His name is Chet, funny enough.
Chet? I like that name, yeah.
They were tailgating. They were actually bowling. And a football came along, knocked over the pins, and they said, there is something to this.
The rules are pretty straightforward. The first team to knock down the other team's pins wins. But then there's this thing called the bonk.
So I could hit this red pin on my first throw.
But only that one,
Only
right?
that one. That's called a bonk.
All right.
That's an instant win. You get to blow the bonk horn.
Game over.
Game over.
All right. Seems next to impossible. Does this actually happen?
At least once a day. Yeah.
Well, let's play a little game. If you want to run down there.
Absolutely.
Well, time to get schooled by the expert.
Can I catch the ball?
Yeah, if it goes behind that yellow line.
Behind the yellow line.
Behind
it's
the yellow
good.
line.
You can stop it.
Absolutely.
Gonna hit some pins at some point? I mean.
Shut it. I'm just getting warmed up, guys. Just give me a moment. Oh, that felt good.
Now just aim for the front of the board. There you go.
Oh, I'll take it. One pin wonder right here.
Come on. Not quite. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Settle down. All right. Maybe the hat was throwing off my balance. That's got to be it.
There you go.
Again.
You're a regular Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
right,
nice.
One.
Oh! Now we're getting somewhere.
Is this the sports sensation sweeping the nation? Maybe soon, because who doesn't love a little friendly competition?
This is catastrophic.
If I could juggle, I'd be back here juggling.
Yes, all forms of distraction are allowed.
Oh, no! Oh! Aikman! Oh! Y'all are next. All that trash talk from the sidelines, it ends now.
Oh, it's a showdown now.
That's why I put you on the team. Well, maybe not. But you know what? Fair, we didn't give y'all a warm-up.
Now we need a bonk here.
Oh! It's bonk time, baby. Oh, bonk! No! Okay. All right, Casey. Oh! Oh! Laser accuracy! Woo, woo. Oh. You got this. Whoa!
Whoa! Oh. Hey! No. Penalty.
Nothing.
Penalty.
Come on. Oh no, not Daniel. Oh.
All right. Let's see about this.
Let's go.
See what you cost us. Get your head in the game.
Man, this sport is incredibly fun. I think cornhole better be put on notice.
Oh.
Recall.
Hey.
Recall.
Line them up. Do it again. Rematch.
In fact, I'd happily take a rematch with this entire day. From the incredible food to historic homes to high adventure and all the crazy kooky chaos in between. Who knew that so much could be right here hiding in plain sight? Or is it plain no sight? Again, I'm sorry. Well, that trip was anything but plain. Oh, I didn't technically bonk, but I kind of got to know.
Oh,
Is the gear loaded?
We should do that.
No, let's go.
This episode was made for y'all with the help of our awesome partners. Check the caption for more info.